What's poppin', everybody? So yeah, cringy rap lyrics. Almost every rapper has some, and today I'm gonna be talking about 10 of them for the 7th time, so let's jump into it. Logic makes it so hard to be a fan sometimes. Mr. 1-800 is out here wishing a debilitating mental illness on himself just because he thinks it will make him make better music. Yes, Kanye is bipolar, and yeah, he makes great music, but that doesn't mean there's a correlation at all, so Logic saying this is just stupid. He also brings up Kid Cudi before that, you know, because Cudi has gone through his own mental struggles, and he says that he feels like Kid Cudi because he's crazy, but what genius ain't a little nutty? I just don't get it. Logic's acting like mental illness is an X factor for some reason. It's also ridiculous because Logic is capable of making great music. The only thing that's been stopping him recently is his laziness when it's come to writing, not because he's not bipolar.
Why she being cold to me and she said she don't like guys like me. Oh, you mean smart and funny and has a big dick and doesn't have to fake shit just to fit in?
Now these lyrics aren't that bad on paper, but what's making me cringe is actually picturing this conversation going down. What's up, girl?
Hey.
That's my girl voice. I don't know. My voice is too deep for that. So you come here often?
This is a DMV.
Dope. So what's good? You trying to ride this baby arm?
I'm good.
Well, why not? I'm smart, I'm funny, I got a long wang, I got a promising career as a Fortnite streamer, like, what more do you want from me? These lyrics make Brian seem like he's the type of guy to go, whatever bitch, you ugly anyways, when he gets rejected. Just take your L and keep it moving like the rest of us.
To go test the right folk, I like fuck vagina.
So, instead of saying he likes coitus, preferably with women like a normal person, Designer says it like he just started grasping English last month. It reminds me of the episode of The Office where Kevin is speaking in as little words as possible and only using short phrases. It's not a good look.
Faces, baby, I like fucking. All my bitches call me fucker.
So with this one, we get another line about sex, and it's something that doesn't even really need to be said because everybody enjoys sex. It's just a water was wet statement, and it's followed up by probably one of the worst self-given nicknames I've ever heard. I can imagine Blueface in the studio like, what's a good name I can call myself since I like to fuck? Fucker for sure, man. They ain't gonna know what hit them. Yup, that's logical trippy. Everyone that's ever conformed should just kill themselves. It doesn't matter how that'll affect those around them that cared about them. What's important is that they leave this life behind because they weren't themselves. I don't know how is Juvenile just in the club like
I have a daughter on buying a baby Birkin. Fuck the good and got her legs hurting.
These lyrics were brought to my attention by the homie CDTV, and they're bad. Incest bars just aren't really my cup of tea. Now I know that Gunna doesn't actually mean doing his daughter here. The lines aren't meant to coincide, but come on, bro. You could have put that second line anywhere else in the song, but you put it right after the one where you're talking about your daughter. The dumbest part is I know he played this back in the studio and either didn't hear it or just didn't care enough to switch some lyrics around to make it seem like he doesn't have sex with his daughter. Well, there goes my monetization.
I don't know what the that was.
Well, I guess this line makes sense if you really think about it. He's saying he's so out of it that he'll fuck a condom instead of a person, but it's just like, why even say this?
Turn that hate. See so many BFs turn SNAK.
I understand that 21 had to make the syllables fit the flow here, but The man still misspelled snake. On paper that looks like seen so many best friends turn snack, which would still be a misspelling of snack, and it wouldn't even really make sense unless he had a recent sexual awakening, but something tells me that's not what he was going for.
Luther King. Life is hard, I'm Kama Sutra ing.
I'm really trying hard to understand this. To start off, he says that life is hard, which is true, and I don't want to deny any of the hardships that he's gone through, but Jaden's life has definitely been better than 99.99999% of us. He then goes on to say he copes with the hardships of life by Kama Sutra-ing. I don't know. Is he trying to say that he uses sex as a form of escapism, which would make sense, but he turned the book Kama Sutra into a verb to get his point across, if that is the point. I mean, come on, Jaden. Kama Sutra-ing? That's the best metaphor you could come up with. Well guys, that is going to do it for this video, so I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. Make sure to follow me on my Instagram and Twitter down in the description. And as always, it's been Isaiah the Player, and I'm gone.